Hey guys, this is Blake from Blake's Sanctum, retro site for retro games. Welcome to my Let's Play Legends of Pegasus series. If this is the first video you're watching in the series, then I'll point out that some of these missions took me 5 to 10 hours to complete, so I fast forwarded through all the boring micromanaging and grinding bits. If you really want to see what I was doing in those bits, just use the YouTube speed controls to slow down the video when you need to. Let's play. Here we go, guys. New race, final campaign, and the best news after the nightmare that was the last mission, I'm pleased to say this one was quick and easy. Just how I like it.
I wish I were dead. I haven't had such pain since the Earth was destroyed, right? I swore to never go through such a thing again. All the humans, all the friends who lost their lives, even those in the Confederation that serve a tyrant.
We have lost. We can't deny that anymore.
At least now we are finally alone.
Of course, as you wish.
Oh dear.
We'll take up a new position.
So it looks like everyone died except for those two. That's not good. Well, we don't know what happened to Ramos. Hopefully she's okay, but clearly we lost all our colonies and everything, and look at this. Daniels is on what appears to be a cruiser. That looks cool. All moving and breathing, and they got mouths. Oh, fascinating.
Our destiny is in
So
your
looks like we're on
hands.
our way to joining a small fleet in orbit. Look at this. So we got a shipyard here. It's cool. Look at it pulsate like that underneath. Some medium, and we've got a repair dock. Don't know why they're all damaged. That's a bit weird. So this is our starting planet. Like we saw in the last mission, they've got all sorts of weird organic buildings. So it looks like the cell generators are the factories, and we've already got access to an upgraded factory, which is good, very good. And looks like the evolution cells are the science buildings, and that is the population building, and that is the happiness one, which goes onto green slots. Okay, we can work with that. So it looks like everything's pretty much the same amongst the races. They just got different graphic sets for their colony buildings. Yeah, it all looks pretty normal. So we've got a medium shipyard. Can build mining stations. Can't build any ships yet. We better build some more cell generators, because look at that, it's those bloody blue unfinished buildings that you can't do anything with. I hate those. So we have to get rid of them and in a moment and start building our own stuff. You see? Has no impact. No impact when you destroy them, because they're not there. It's definitely a bug that happened. Because they're not in the build queue, so if we'd left them, nothing would have happened. Ooh, this is our second colony. Once again, it looks like it's got some under construction stuff going on. Okay. That's all we can really afford, isn't it? Put the culture up. I have a bad feeling I kept forgetting to do that in the Zor campaign. Quick start, culture boost. That looks unfinished as well. Heavy frigate. Alright, we'll better go for that then, because it looks like we're gonna, you need a frigate to get a colony ship. You can't have a can't stick a colony module on a corvette, which I'm assuming is the level we're at right now. And I've noticed that they don't seem to have destroyers, which is weird. So look at this, you put the corvette head there, so it's like a ship class is a head, so that part's like the humans, but then you attach modules to build the rest of the ship, kind of like the Zor. So they're like a hybrid of the humans and Zor. And the tail, I don't get that. Like, it says it increases the speed, but you can put engines on there, just like with the other races. So, I experimented. I built ships without tails, and they still moved around. So, I think it's just aesthetics, just detailing. Looks cool, moves around, but has no bearing on your actual ship from the looks of things. So as you can see, we can't put a bloody thing on a Corvette, so we'll have to wait till we get to frigates before we can start expanding our empire. Bring those stuff down, of course. Gonna leave research on because I think we've got some good money making buildings that'll kick in pretty soon. I'm sorry, population buildings and happiness buildings. So, oh, look at this. We've got that's a nice ocean world, straight near our home planets. It's not too bad, and yeah, it's average. So, got some okay stuff in our home system to get colonizing. Oh, we've got some extra ships next to this planet, so I'll add them to the rest of our fleet if I can find them. You idiot.
We will attend to that now.
What else? I forgot to get rid of the repair dock. We don't want that. Waste of money. Oh, and in case you're wondering, no, these guys aren't like the Zerg. They won't repair on their own. You do still need repair ships and things like that, or repair modules and so forth. They're the same as the other races. In the Calypso forums, I saw them posting about how alien and unique the Arthrox would be, and they are in some ways, but in other ways they're not. A lot of their functionality is completely identical to the other races. That's cool. We're right near the galactic center. We're so close to it, and we're on the other side of the galaxy. That's cool. We've got access to a few systems from the looks of things. Can't get to that one right now, or that one. And we've got something going on here. Doesn't look like we've got any planets. Ooh, what's this one going to be? Oh, hello. We'll have to get to that. Whoa, another good one. Damn. Blah, blah. Wow, we'll have to get to these ones pretty quickly. Build up a nice big empire. A few more bonus ships here, I see. Looks like mostly junk, though. Don't really need these. I can tell you right now, oh yeah, we're completely safe. There's no attacks, so we can get rid of junk ships. We're not in any danger. You have to progress the story to start getting attacked, and the attacks are pathetic, so don't worry. I'll let you know when the time comes. So do a little bit of exploring, but of course we can't. There isn't many systems we have access to at the moment, and we can get rid of you as well.
Lead us to our destiny.
Should I think that's is that everything? I think we're ready to go. Oh yeah, clean all this crap out.
Welcome to our home planet, Jonathan Daniels.
Wow.
Even if the times are dark.
Couldn't imagine them any darker. My fleet was annihilated and our base destroyed. Those who could flee are probably already being hunted through the remaining systems like rats.
It actually looks bad for your allies. Not many were able to escape. We were only capable of rescuing you, your companion, and the artifacts of the Forgotten from the battle.
Me and the artifacts? Why don't you help my people?
Your grief is justified, but not your doubt in yourself. Similar to the artifacts, you yourself have become a key to this war. The other Arthrox tribes don't know it yet, but without you, your enemies would also destroy our people.
How can I still help you? I'm all alone. Not a single one of my ships remains.
Your value to us does not depend upon the number of your ships. We agreed to the alliance as we realized that the Arthrox would not survive without you. The tribes are scattered and at odds, each one too weak to resist the alliance of the humans and Zor.
Even if I could believe in that, I wouldn't know how. The Arthrox are foreign to me, and why should the other tribes listen to me at all?
Come closer, and I will give you a voice among the Arthrox, to unify our people through your deeds. You are the only one who can lead us in this war.
Jonathan Daniels, we are ready to implement your ideas. Which symbiotes should we grow?
Excuse
what?
me?
Apparently the Queen hasn't explained it yet. Our people take many forms. Our ships are no lifeless shells. In this way, the Ha'aran are just as much Arthrox as we are, since we formed a symbiotic relationship with them millennia ago. Each Ha'aran lives with a Soror, its speaker and guide. When the Soror makes the connection, simultaneously shares our needs with its Ha'aran, and thus the Ha'aran assumes the required form.
Build up a new colony. Well, we're going to need frigates for that.
Our research has been completed.
Oh, good, I think that's the frigate module. So we may as well keep working our way up to the light cruiser, since we don't seem to be able to get destroyers. And yeah, there you go. That'll be the ship we'll use. Need the money. Let's have a look down here. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Terrible.
The breeding of a new stationary organism
Arda
is
5,
complete.
I recognise
We
that
have
name.
bred a new
Isn't that where the ruins
stationary
were?
organism.
Ooh, there's some enemies. Yeah, look at this. That's where the ruins were. Interesting. So we're not that far from where we were on the last mission, where we lost everyone, and there's a whole lot of ginormous enemy fleets. Scary stuff. Get the hell out of here.
Bred a new stationary organism. The breeding of a new stationary organism is complete.
Let's see if we can do it now. Medium. Yeah, 4 squares. That can be our colony module. I can't put a tail on there because it needs another module, but I don't need any more modules, so this is going to be a weird looking ship. It's got like a sort of a flying head because it's got no body or tail. There we go. Our flying head is quite well armed and shielded, so it's pretty comparable to our other research, colony research vessels. A flying head. It's going to look weird. How cool does that look? I love the Arthrox worlds. Look at them, they're like glowing lily pad ocean planets. Wow. That is so awesome. I'm loving the graphics this race has.
A new mutation of a Ha'aron is complete. We have bred a new
We have
stationary
built our flying head
organism.
and start colonizing. So we're going to basically colonize every planet we can, and then we'll build some extra colony ships because we need some for mission stuff later on. 2, I think, are needed. But you know, we don't need to go mad. I mean, there's not many systems we have access to, so we'll just colonize most of them, I think, and that'll be enough to build a cruiser fleet. Because there isn't much in the way of battles coming.
Our scouts have reported that a Confederation fleet is approaching our territory. However, the number of our Ha'aron is too small.
We still need to stop them. If the artifacts of the Pegasi will really ensure so much, then we should take a closer look at the planet with ruins at the edge of your territory.
Not much time remains for that, Jonathan Daniels.
Nathan, put together a small fleet. You need to escort me to the planet where we found the jump gate.
Hello, Daniels, the Temple of the Pegasi. Alright. And don't worry, there's no attack coming. They make it sound like you're about to be hit hard, but you're not. We're fine.
Lead us to our destiny.
finally time to start researching. We've got a little bit of infrastructure now. Get those cruisers. Build some more science. It's not coming in fast enough. Yeah, we can get rid of that. We don't need that. Our colonies are happy, and there's way too many happiness buildings. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna need some bases.
Our research has been completed.
Yep, we're going to need that for the cruiser. Yeah, we can't actually even build a cruiser without that module, so, okay, yeah.
Complete.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm done with everything I need for the cruisers, so it's time for some weapons. I want some of those beam weapons I saw them using in the other missions.
Is complete. The breeding of a new stationary organism is complete.
So branch out into does. So look at this, we've got upgraded and long range. So yeah, there's short range and long range, just like with the Zor ships, the beam weapons.
Our
Good
research
lord, look at all that.
is complete.
Torpedo launchers. Have to get a few of them too. Rocket launchers.
Our research is complete.
Yeah, we're gonna need some power to fuel these weapons.
Our research has been completed.
Need shields. Yeah, large shield.
Our research is complete.
Move them up into the blue areas. That then means I can build the factories, because we're going to need more industry to build our cruisers. Yeah, there we go. Just do a little swap.
Stationary organism is complete.
They get rid of all our junk as well. Yeah, I think we should be able to. Nice. Nice. This should do the job very nicely. Yeah, I think we can squeeze a shield in the air. There we go. So this should be pretty good, because once you progress the game, the homeworld gets attacked while your fleet's off doing stuff, but the attacks are pretty small, so a few stations should be able to do the job, I reckon. So now we've got the heavy civil module, which means, oh yeah, nice. We can then attach the other modules that we've been looking at. Military, good. And that. And then a tail. We should have then a whole ship. Yeah. Not the best, like, positioning They don't seem to be quite as. I mean, then again, it's early tech levels, so I guess we'll see later on. But how am I going to put a large engine on that? I mean, I don't have any at the moment, but I'm thinking of later. It's There's some disadvantages. This race appears to be powerful, but they are disadvantaged in the amount of space they have. So I'm going to have to basically. I want a large shield, so I won't be able to put a large energy generator. I'm just going to have to power it with little ones, which hopefully I got enough room for. We need more weapons than that, so yeah. So these rockets. Barrel. I didn't see the double barrel. And then more close range rockets. Oh, we should be okay power wise. It's looking promising. Target acquisition. Yeah. We're going to be okay. We're into surplus. So which means we can put something interesting. Extra shield. Yeah, I can even get away with. Yeah, I'd rather have 4 engines on there. Cool. Light cruiser. So we're going to build a bunch of these. And they don't take many officer slots, so yeah, we can build a decent amount and get this show on the road. It's pretty easy. Like I said, this mission's pretty easy. Once you got your fleet out there, you can kick ass and it's all over.
We will follow your lead.
Bye bye.
A new mutation of a Ha'aron is complete.
Excellent. Build our first little starbase. I think the enemy attacks roughly around where Daniels is. They come from northern sort of direction. Ooh, it's like all purpley. Is that writing in there? What does that say? Missing texture. Oh, Nova Core. You release a game and you haven't even got all the textures. Oh my goodness. So I mean that's the under construction texture, I guess. So I think we should be right once it's built.
The breeding of a new stationary organism
it looks like it's gone
complete.
now. Just put you there next to it. Yeah, that should do it. Put down a bit behind them.
We are complying and will move to that position.
Let's build this fleet, baby. Pretty sure, yeah. 2 stations, 2 light cruisers should be able to do the job. And they look wicked, don't they? That's so cool. Had to take a picture of that. Beautiful.
The breeding of a new stationary organism is complete.
We are breathing with you.
Let's roll.
This Ha'aron will carry out the orders.
John, we've come too late. Our sensors detect Confederation ships.
Wait, it doesn't seem to be the expected fleet. There are only a few ships. We can win this fight.
Okay, then let's see how useful these Ha'aron really are.
Destroy the Confederation ships at the temple.
Our destiny is in your hands.
There's many there.
We are
This will be
complying.
too easy.
Our destiny is in
Time
your
to see
hands.
what the Arthrox
We will
can do.
attend to that now.
They're not using their beam weapons though. I put long range beam weapons on there, so I guess that must be their disadvantage. They're very powerful, but their long range weapons are pretty much short range compared to the other races. This is crazy, they're still not firing, are they? Good thing I put all those bloody rocket and torpedo launchers on there, because they haven't fired their best weapons still. They're not denting my shields at least. Oh, we're gonna get closer. Still nothing.
Of course.
This high
Oh,
road
there's
will
something.
carry out our orders.
Yes! There we
We
go.
have annihilated an enemy unit.
Oh yeah, those beams are powerful. I have to remember that.
Do you like our new friends
Future
now,
battles,
Nathan?
charge
At
in.
least they did a good job.
That bring us into orbit.
I'll have to be more aggressive. Fly with Daniels to the Temple of Pegasus, yeah. So,
We are listening.
yeah. My old sit back and do things sort of strategy is not going to work that well with the Arthrox. We're going to have to basically charge in a lot. I suppose fighting other Arthrox won't be too bad, but fighting the Zor, we could be in real trouble with
We
their
have
long
found
range beam
enemies.
weapons. Ooh, trouble's coming.
John, another Confederation fleet has appeared in the system. I really don't know if we have enough ships. We should cancel our plan.
This is probably our only opportunity to test the artifact. Try to hold them off as long as you can. I'll be ready in a moment.
Quite a lot of ships, but our ships are powerful. Very
Lead us
powerful.
to our destiny.
So we better get in
This
there,
order will
charge
be
out,
carried out
get
momentarily.
close. Oh, something's happening. I'm going to have to get rid of the game paused, which means the battle's now going on and I don't know what's happening, but anyway, I'll shut up now. What is this? Ooh. Stuff's happening. Whoa.
What was that?
Oh
What
wow.
just happened?
Your actions
Battle's
have
been raging on,
deactivated the
meanwhile.
jump gates, Jonathan Daniels.
We deactivated the
Did
jump
you not
gates?
notice the energy that ran through the system?
Aethris? You can hear me from this distance?
We are connected. Distance no longer exists. I didn't just hear you. I also saw what you have seen.
She can see what we do. She's no
You know what
more
that was?
self-servicing for
The sun,
Daniels.
It literally burnt into my retinas.
I know that which you have seen. The glowing point in the image is the largest system in the star configuration that you refer to as the Pegasus constellation. It is the home of the forgotten, a place of great power, but also
Ooh.
great fear for us. The forgotten
Beautiful.
were far ahead of the other residents in the galaxy, and in the wrong hands, even their remains signify a threat to more than just us.
Meanwhile, the battle. Oh good, we kicked ass. Although one of my ships nearly lost its shields.
An enemy has been silenced.
Good thing I built these things to be powerful. Because we had no control over that battle. It was all this story stuff happening. Fly back home. Alright. So make sure you build your ships powerful too if you're playing this mission, because you might lose all control. Unless you want a big fat pause thing in front of all the lovely cutscenes. Probably the safer way. Just looks terrible.
There are Ha'aron of the Tayur in our territory. Their behavior is unnaturally aggressive. Try not to hurt them, but above all else, protect our colonies and Ha'aron.
I will try.
So these are the attacks. You've got rogue Arthrox attacking you now. So that's why we built the defences. We'll bring our fleet back here anyway, but we won't need them.
We have understood and are moving out.
Yep, it's just 2 ships. I don't know why the game did that weird bug. I mean, it played an audio file from the start of the mission again. We'd already had that one. It's weird that it did that. Anyway, look at that. We are absolutely kicking ass. Ugh. It's like squashing a fly or a cockroach and all that yellow stuff comes out. Everything about the Arthrox in this mission is beautiful, other than when they
New
explode.
refuge is even stranger than the last. But I've won time by deactivating the jump gates. Time to adapt myself to our new situation. It will take a while for me to get used to the voices in my head. But this form of communication also makes it possible for me to experience the feelings of the Arthrox. And the hope that the Aethris tribe places in my appearance gives me the courage I need to not give up now. Nathan, has Aethris already established your connection with the Hive so that you can better work with the Soror?
With the symbiotes? I'm afraid I'm too old-fashioned. You'll have to keep communicating with me in the conventional way.
All right. But I hope you've at least made friends with the Ha'aran. The time has come for us to once again take our fate into our own hands.
Have you found a possibility to reactivate the jump gate?
Not yet. Even if I had. Right now the barrier is protecting us from the Confederation. But we need to make sure that no enemy ships are lurking on our side of the gates. I'd like you to go.
Good. I'll set out immediately.
Another thing, Nathan. Aethris has implied that there are more Pegasi ruins and artifacts nearby. If this is true, it could signify the turning point in this war. Try to locate them.
Fly to the tribe of the Karid, search for territory for enemy ships. So yeah, basically now we're just going to go hunting through lots of new sectors that have opened up to us. And don't worry about, I mean, you can if you want. You can colonize all the free planets you see, but we've got everything we need now to end this mission, so there's no need to waste time doing that. But unless you're more of a OCD completionist than I am, then, feel free to go ahead. But I'm just letting you know you don't need to. And we will, those 2 colony research vessels, we will need them for a mission objective once we get to that system.
This Ha'aran will leave the system.
We're
as
getting
soon
ahead of
as we
ourselves.
reach gate.
Look at all this. Branches out in a few different directions, and oh looky, we've got waypoints. Don't we love them?
This Ha'aran is listening. This Ha'aran is now taking up a new position.
Good thing we've got lots of ships because we can do them all at once.
As you wish.
Way.
There we go, that's this system done. Grab everyone and head to the next one.
Our destiny is in your hands.
We are
Friggin' heck.
We have understood.
Yeah, so we'll go there first. Yep, here we go. Our flying heads are safe. It's up here where the action is. More waypoints. Ooh, and enemies. To crush. There's not many of them,
This
this will be easy.
Ha'aran is listening. We will attend to that now.
We have
Hey.
read a new
All
stationary
waypoints done.
organism.
All enemies cleared out. This system's
Our
done.
destiny is in
Let's
your
head back
hands.
and move on to the next system.
Ha'aran is now moving towards the jump gate.
Alright. More waypoints. More enemies.
This Ha'aran is listening. We are breathing with you. We have understood and will jump through that gate.
Anything here? Can't see anything. No, no Nothing exciting here, we can just keep going.
We need your guidance.
We have understood. Tribe of the Aetherius, why are you trespassing into parade territory with your fleet?
My name is Jonathan Daniels. I have indeed come as an ally of the Aetherius. But I am here to speak on behalf of the entire resistance against the Confederation of the Humans and Zor.
What would someone like you have to say to us?
The Confederation annihilated the humans and Zor affiliated with me in a major offensive. But they haven't won yet. If we don't stop Sovereign Drex, the Arthrox tribes will also be overrun by the growing power of the Confederation. I am here to propose an alliance of all the Arthrox with the Resistance.
The danger you mention is not unknown to us, Jonathan Daniels, who carries the voice of Aetherius within him. Although you
Another
claim the
queen.
favor of one of our tribes, do not be assured that all of us will follow you without hesitation. First you must prove yourself worthy of our trust.
How can I prove my intentions?
There are Zelshock and Kroger colonies in our territory. They've been separated from their support by the deactivation of the jump gates. They are frightened, and their resources are dwindling. In desperation, they are stealing what little they have from each other. If they continue to be left to their own devices, they will become a threat to our neighboring planets. Solve the problem. How is your choice. But remember, we will measure you according to your deeds.
Fly to the colonies. Star System MU7. Now you know why we built the extra colony ships. We're going to need them for this.
Daniels to the Zelshock and the Krogel.
Being
We are here to
attacked.
help you out of your desperate situation. End your conflict, and we will find a solution together.
Should you promise to secure our survival, we will cease our hostilities.
If the cell shock stop attacking us, and we receive help, then we are prepared to accept peace.
Good. However, for that, we require the possibility to settle on your planets until the crisis has been averted.
Establish colonies. We'll do that when I'm done with the battle. Okay. Don't think we're going to be able to put research. Yeah, it's too high level.
Our
Alright, thank
destiny
you.
is in your
Done
hands.
your duty.
We have
Increase
colonized
the population of the
Upland.
good lands to 1 million.
Planet
Yeah, that's
has
easy.
been
Just got to develop them a bit.
colonized.
I have no knowledge about the Ha'aron that are attacking us, Jonathan Daniels. Their queen has contracted a plague, and the madness is spreading to her children through the hive. I sense their desperation, but they represent a great danger in this uncontrollable state.
Can we help them? Is there an antidote?
Not yet. We'll do our utmost to develop it as quickly as possible. In the meantime, there's nothing we can do but try to keep the Ha'aron from inflicting greater damage.
I understand. We will try to cause them as few injuries as possible. Daniels to the tribe of the Karade. It took a while, but the planets are now self-reliant, and can also survive without support. This shouldn't cause any more disturbances.
We have observed you. Your actions show you to be a strong, sympathetic, and considerate leader. Now we understand the choice of the Aetherius, and we will support you until the threat of the Confederation is no more.
I thank you, Queen Karade. With you on our side, we will not have to fear the Confederation for much longer.
John, we have completed exploration on all systems. Some smaller Confederation outposts have been destroyed. Additionally, we discovered more planets with ruins and have listed them on the star map. We're heading back now.
Well done, Nathan. And take a closer look at those ruins. Somehow, we need to find a way to get back to the Delta Zor.
Yeah, and we've won. End of mission. Things are finally looking up. mission to see what happens in the next mission. That icon thumbnail looks a bit ominous, doesn't it? Alright, tune into the next video to see what happens next.